We've seen Daidoku, and we've seen Coral Witch Zaza. Whoa, wait! Wait! Hello, fighters! Rustmarrow here, and today we'll be opening Booster Pack 5 of the Vanguard V-Series Aerial Steed Liberation. Honestly, I really don't like the way they localize the name for this set. Like, I mean, Aerial Steed, what is that supposed to mean, man? Like, in Japanese, it is clearly supposed to be like Pegasus, I mean, Sky Horse, Flying Horse, but I do get that, you know, Pegasus Liberation probably wouldn't sound very nice, but I mean, if they tried harder, I'm sure they could have come up with like a better name for it. Sorry, I'm just really picky about these things because I've worked as a translator for Japanese or English before. And anyway, our first card is Gigantic Pulverizer, Royal Paladin, Inspiring Knight Q-Nails, Turning Bash Dragon Narukami. Our first rare is Pure Bright Unicorn from Royal Paladin, and another rare from Nubatama, Stealth Dragon Kokujo. And yep, here are our triggers: heal trigger for Narukami, and front for Gold Paladin, Greeting Drummer, and yes, this is a new card debuting in this set only. And I'm sure you guys probably already know if you are watching this, but basically this set contains the clans for the 5 members of the Miyaji Academy. We all know what they are: Royal Paladin, Gold Paladin, and so on. Here we have Narukami, Dragon Monk Egan, Bolt Capture Dragon Narukami, Lilac Witch PP from Oracle Think Tank, White Hair of Inaba, a rare for OTT, and another rare from Nubatama, Stealth Rook of Abstinence Mizukaze. And here we've got Epona and whoa, what's this? Okay, this is 100 Thunder Jin, a common for Narukami. I have no idea why it's being placed here at the back where all the triggers usually are. Let's move on to the third pack. Okay, definitely looks like Royal Paladin, this one. Engage Griffin, Bark Gull. Oh, Bark Gull in the V-Series as a new potential start, as a new starting Vanguard option for Royal. That is so cool, and that artwork is so sick for him as well. That is nice. And here we have Pluck Enchanter, Royal Paladin, and oh man! Our VR has just popped out of nowhere, and it looks like we are getting Eradicator Gauntlet Buster Dragon. I didn't get a chance to mention this just now, but this is probably the VR that I want to get most from this set. So that is very nice from Narukami. And yeah, here we have Star front trigger, critical trigger, and heal trigger. Putting them aside, let's take a look at our Gauntlet Buster Dragon. During your turn on Vanguard, for each of your opponent's empty front row rear guard circles, this unit gets power plus 5k and critical plus 1. Yes, that is just the kind of awesome power-up effect I expect from Gauntlet Buster. On Vanguard, cost Counterblast 1 and discard 1 card from your hand. Bind all of your opponent's front row rear guards. Then you may move all of your opponent's back row rear guards to the same column. Wow, wait. That is a pretty interesting effect. So let's just say your opponent has a full field, and then first, of course, you bind all of their front row, then they're left with 2 boosting rear guards, then you move one of them in front of the other, and then that's basically like blocking the opponent's attack by giving them a very weak attacker that you're forced to fight with. Stealth Beast Arakure Gitsune, and this is so interesting. It's a great one with only 3k power, but take a look here. It has 2 critical. They never did this in the original Vanguard. That is so cool. They're finally like going into stuff like that, like giving units actual like increased starting critical values. And here we have Penne Magus, followed by Fusilli Magus. Okay, I have no idea why, but it looks like the Magus in this set are all themed after pasta. And okay, it looks like we've got a double rare for Nubatama, Stealth Fiend Tsumu Jibat Show. On rearguard once per turn, cost Soul Blast 1. Your opponent discards 1 card from their hand, and for each grade of that card, during this turn, this unit gets power plus 10k. Wow, that's pretty intense. But your opponent also gets to reveal the top card of their deck and add it to their hand. So that is pretty sick. If your opponent doesn't want to give you the boost, basically they have to discard a grade 0, but then that means they are discarding like really important shield as well. And here we have Lime Witch Ray Ray. Okay, I have no idea why they are putting non-triggers behind now. Spark Edge Draco Kid, and heal trigger Sphere Magus. Moving on to the next pack. Honestly, like, I just caught up to the Vanguard reboot anime, and like this set is like not very hyped right now because like with the recent super awesome Ibuki Redemption arc, like the only thing I want to see are like deleters or messiahs or Link Joker cards. Brian Witch Popo OTT. We've seen this. Penne Magus again, Coral Witch Zaza, a rare for OTT, and a Perfect Guard for Narukami, Dragon Dancer Eluisa. And Spheromagus and Margal, we know that card. So other than Gauntlet Buster, I mean Gauntlet Buster is so awesome. Ever since the original like Link Joker arc, Gauntlet Buster has like been a super awesome Narukami card to me. Here we have Barrett's Draco Kid, starting Vanguard Narukami. We've seen Brian, Field Feather Dragon. Now that is a very nice monster design. And a Grade 1 Perfect Guard for Royal Paladin. Indestructible Knight Aelina. Followed by, what is this insane looking card? It's a triple rare for Narukami. Fiendish Sword Eradicator Chowo. When placed on Vanguard or Rearguard Counterblast 1, select one column. Bind one of your opponent's front row rearguards in that column, then you can move up to one back row rearguard in that column to its respective front row circle. On rearguard once per turn at the end of a battle in which your Vanguard attack, if your opponent has no front row rearguards, you can Counterblast 1, stand this unit. Wow, and as a grade 2 that is gonna be quite a solid support. We are just gonna put the cards together like this. Here we've got Margal again and Dragon Dancer Noemi, and this is gonna be a critical, 2 critical base card for Narukami. But that is a grade 2. Okay, so I wonder if it's different for different clans, or does each clan in this set get a grade 2 common and a grade 1 common with 2 critical? Loading Angel, Royal Paladin, followed by Field Feather and a rare. Knight of Severity Hengist, Royal Paladin, followed by a double rare for Royal Paladin. The Powerful Sage Byron. On Vanguard and Rearguard, whenever you place another Rearguard, during this turn this unit gets power plus 3k. On Rearguard once per turn, if you have more cards in your damage zone than your opponent, you can Soul Blast 1 and discard 1 card in your hand to draw 2 cards. Wait, that's just an overall really nice and good card. And we'll just put it here. And yes, we have Noemi again, critical trigger for OTT, draw trigger for Narukami. Let me just rearrange it a little bit. We'll keep the double rares on the right and move on to the next card in our first stack. We've seen Loading Angel, Bolt Captured Dragon, Diviner Angel, a rare from OTT, followed by another really cool and awesome looking triple rare from Gold Paladin this time. Advance of the Black Chains, Kaidan. When placed on Rearguard, cost Counterblast 1 and discard 1 card from your hand. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, call one of them to Rearguard, shuffle your deck, and if you have Stronghold of the Black Chain Hoel on either a Vanguard or Rearguard circle, you can draw 1 card. So this supports the other Black Chain grade 1 cards. It's not exactly like a Ride Chain, but I guess it kind of is in like a way, but not exactly either. And we've seen these triggers. Moving on to the next stack. So other than Gauntlet Buster, I guess I'd be happy if either Gancelot or Platina Ezel, but not really interested in OTT or Nubatama. We've seen this, the 2 critical one, the new starting Vanguard, Nails, and here we have Stealth Dragon Dido, a rare for Nubatama. I mean, Daidoku, sorry. And followed by a double rare for Narukami. Supreme Army Eradicator Zuitan. So okay, it looks like we're getting a lot of Eradicator cards, but I think I don't think they're becoming an archetype. Their names are just being used, but there's not like any pure Eradicator support just yet. On Rearguard, during your turn, whenever an opponent's Rearguard is binded during this turn, this unit and all of your Eradicator Gauntlet Buster Dragons on either a Vanguard or Rearguard circle get power plus 5k. Okay, that is insane Gauntlet Buster support right there. On Rearguard, at the end of a battle in which this unit attacked the opponent's Vanguard, if your opponent has no front row Rearguards, you may move this unit into the soul and draw 1 card. Okay, so pretty decent. Here we've got Lele again, and followed by the other starting Vanguard for, critical trigger for Narukami. Moving on to the next pack. Here we've got Blood's Arrow Dragon for Narukami, Dragon Knight Zubai, Narukami again. We've seen Daidoku, and we've seen Coral Witch Zaza. Whoa, wait! Wait! Dude, like seriously, the moment that happened, the battery icon on my camera literally just started flashing, so I had to stop my recording for a moment and change my battery and come back to react to this. What in the world is going on? But oh man, yes, we managed to get an SVR on top of our previous VR Gauntlet Buster Dragon. It has been so long since I got a box with a VRN and SVR. I think the last and only time was actually the very first set, Unite Team Q4. But anyway, we've got Shura Stealth Dragon Jamyocongo in SVR. Before we look at its effect, we've got Miracle Kid followed by Desert Gunner Doran. Yes, it looks like they've got a new habit of putting non-trigger cards in the back of the pack. Now let's take a look at this guy. When placed on Vanguard and at the end of each of your turns, your opponent must choose 6 cards from your hand and discard the rest. If you have a grade 3 in your soul, 6 becomes 4 instead. Okay, like, while that is a kind of a pretty interesting effect, I don't think it's that great. Like, because it activates at the end of each of your turns, right? That's after your battle phase, so that's after your opponent like basically uses up the cards in your hand to block your attacks already. So while it can be good to like bash down decks that might accumulate a lot of cards in their hand, especially with like those protect gift markers like in OTT, it might come in useful at the end of the turn. But I feel like in other cases, the only real time that this effect comes in useful is like the moment you ride it. Like, cause you ride it, it's still the start of your turn, and then the opponent is preparing to block your attacks. They probably have a lot of shield in your hand, and you lower it all the way down to 4. That could be a pretty interesting opportunity and like to deal the finishing blow late in the game. Also, the golden text right over here says, "What's important is resolve and tenacity," which is a pretty cool quote. We will move our triple rares down here. Let's keep the SVR on the left, and yes, we'll just maintain this arrangement for now, leaving some gaps in between the sections to put in more foils. Wow. Okay, VR plus SVR, it looks like dragons love me. And here we have Labioli Magus. Okay, I just realized it's ravioli and there are literal raviolis in her design, and I have no idea why they are making pasta Maguses. We've seen this Bark Gull, Desert Gunner Gaiban. This is a rare for Narukami, followed by a double rare for Royal Paladin, the Great Sage Baron. So okay, that's nice, we got both the Great Sage and the Mighty Sage. On rearguard once per turn when your other unit attacks, during that battle you may give it power plus 5k. If that unit is grade 3 or higher, you may also counterblast 1 and retire this unit to give that unit critical plus 1 during this turn. So wow, that is an interesting support and like sort of boosting card. Here we have Fortune Bell, critical trigger for Gold Paladin, and Lin Lin, stand trigger Narukami. Okay, 8 foils in total so far. We should be getting near to the end of this. And here we have, yep, seen this already, Zubail, Solid Condo Wizard, OTT, I'm not even sure what the name's supposed to mean. Knight of Determination Lamorak, Royal Paladin Rare, Ceremonial Bonfire Eradicator Castor. And yep, Psychic Bird, Elaine, moving on. Let's see, Dragon Monk Egan, wait, I feel like we've seen this already, Ravioli, Lilac Witch, PP, and what is this? Land Shocker Dragon, a rare for Narukami, but why does it look so cool, man? This deserves to be a foil, like, even a triple rare or a V... Whoa, wait, Tristan? I was not expecting Tristan's V-Series art to look so epic, but anyway, here we have a triple rare for Royal Paladin, Knight of the Harp, Tristan. When placed on rearguard, if your Vanguard is grade 3 or higher, cost counterblast 1, search your deck for up to 1 Blaster Blade, reveal it and add it to your hand, and then shuffle your deck. So, yep, basically just a Blaster Blade Searcher and support, 100 Thunder Djinn again, and Fortune Bell. We are left with 3 packs. And whoa, God Hawk Ichibyoshi, right? Yup, looks like I got that right, and it is a starting Vanguard of the Tsukuyomi Ride Chain, Stealth Beast Muho Garo, Convoy Angel OTT rare, and here we have, a double rare, a Battle Sister Macaron, a double rare for OTT. On rearguard once per turn, during your turn when an effect activates that allows you to look at your deck, during this turn, this unit gets power plus 10k, and yes, it can either be look at your deck, reveal a card from your deck, or search for a card from your deck. But since it's only up to once per turn, the max this card can go is 19k. Hold on, I don't really want to put it there. We'll put it down over here and just rearrange the cards like this. And yep, Doran, Desert Gunner, and Miracle Kid, followed by Liu. And here we go into our second last pack. Blood's Arrow, the Wizard, another Diviner Angel, and wait, Sun Thunderbreak Dragon, wait. This isn't Thunderbreak Dragon. I mean, like, they call it Thunderbreak here, but isn't this Vowing Sword Dragon? Or like, even the reverse version of Vowing Sword? Like, that's exactly what it looks like to me. This is so Vowing Sword. Did they just rename him with a slightly different design? Because I totally swear this is Vowing Sword. On Vanguard, if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or higher, when this unit attacks, it battles all 3 units in your opponent's front row. On Vanguard or Rearguard once per turn cost Counterblast 1, your opponent must move all of their back row rearguards to their empty front row circles, and they can move diagonally in this case. So yeah, the second effect is just drawing them to the front row so that they can get busted by your Narukami effects. But that first effect, I mean, it's basically like a Vermilion. We are gonna move this aside a little, and we'll put this here. Rearrange this a little bit. Okay. Doran and Miracle Kid, followed by Liu again. And now moving on to our final pack. Let's see here. Although I think this one probably won't have. Well, I just realized we didn't pull a single Tsukuyomi card other than Ichibyoshi, which is a common. Pulverizer, we've seen this, Land Shocker Dragon again, and yes, Pluck Enchanter, Heal Trigger, Stand Trigger, and that'll be all for this booster box opening. In our gift marker pack, we got Force 2, Excel 2, and a Protect 2 with Tsukuyomi. So that'll be all for this booster box opening. If you enjoyed this video, do give it a like. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And don't forget to subscribe for more Vanguard V-Series booster box and product openings. Our next release is V-Booster 6 Phantasmal Steed Restoration on August 10th, which will feature the cards used by the members of Team AL4. And with that, hope to see you guys in the next Vanguard video.
Wake up call, look ahead and step towards the light, shining so unwavering and bright. Meet all your foes head on and play hard, open up the path.